All right, so it's Thursday, the No Rhyme or Reason week, possibly 2 weeks. I'm going to show something pretty basic up here for beginners, and then I'll use the same move to turn it into something a little more complicated for the higher belts. And then I don't think this will take the whole class up, so when we split, if anyone has any requests of something that's not like so ridiculously crazy out there, like I'll take some requests right now. So yeah, just think about that. So we're going to start with close guard. Just a super basic cross collar choke from the close guard. So it's super safe position right here. It's really hard to get out of someone's close guard. And there's not too much offense they have from here. I'm just going to reach up. I'm right-handed, so I reach up with the left hand, open the collar, feed my 5 fingers in. I want to get as deep as possible here. As you drill this and learn this, you'll kind of figure out if you go deeper, the deeper you go, the better it is. But if you go too deep for the strength of your wrist, then you won't be able to straighten your wrist, so you'll have to play with that a little bit. But when you put your hand in the collar and you grab, it looks like this. And when we do the choke, we're going to do this. So 5 fingers in here, and then I reach across here, and I grind my forearm across the cheek, because the more I get her to look that way, the better for me. And then I want to get this hand's going to be palm down. I want to get this little bone on her neck right here. And then here's the mistake people used to make a lot when I first started teaching this. They make that connection, and then they move their hand like this to grab, so that connection gets loose right there. So do this, connect right here, and then don't move your hand forward. Just reach back a little bit and grab. Wherever you grab, that's where it is. Don't let your hand drift this way. And then I'm going to use my knees to help pull her in here. And then so my right elbow is going to go more straight down, like in the sternum. And this one's going to go it's going to go open and up this direction here, kind of like a little bit of an arcing motion here. And then the more I bend my elbows, the better. So it's either going to look like this, where I bring her down to get the choke, or if their posture's strong enough, they hold me up and I choke with my elbows bent. But either way, I need to make sure my elbows are getting bent. So I'm in here, and I pull in with my knees to help break the posture, and I get the choke right here. So that's what I want everyone to start with that, especially like all the white belts. But if you're more advanced and you want to try a little bit more here, something I do here a lot is once I get here and I start going for the choke, they're posturing and they start posting like this, pushing my hands away. So she can only defend this right now. This is all she can defend. So once I open up my guard here and change my angle a little bit, she can't really do anything to stop me from getting this armbar right here. So I come here, and then the way this is set up right now, my elbow's right here. I'm just going to bring my elbow back, and it's going to be really tight right here. Pinch my knees together, and then arch my hips up to get the finish. So just to kind of show what it's like, what it looks like, we're here. I got my guard closed. I just open my guard, and I just swivel my hips out just a little bit here. It takes a little bit of core strength, but it's mostly just getting used to how this feels. So I come in here, trying to choke, and then here. I need to make sure I stay really tight to her tricep here. So up here, leg across here, feet are flexed, hamstrings flexed, pinch my knees together, and take this. If you don't like the way this feels, you can always reach up and finish like a traditional armbar. Any questions? This is super good fundamental stuff right here, especially for white belts going to tournaments.
Hand fighting, before that, so you're handing it, you're thinking about, you feel your hand, or you tuck them,
I'm advantaged because I have the guard. So I open up here. When she's fighting me, I'll just keep doing this, and look, I can move her, and I can off-balance her so to the point where she either needs to post her hand or she'll fall over, and then it gives me the opportunity. Once I get one grip, it's hard for her to break it. If she just is super relentless and won't give up this battle right here, then she might break my grip, and we'll go here, and I'll let her get started on something, and then she starts something, and then boom, I'm advantaged because I'm in close guard, and I get it right back. And then so it's mostly just about being patient. I'm in the good spot, she's in the bad spot, so I'm going to take my time. And she's the one who's more in need.
If she pulls the arm out before you're able to transition to the arm bar, do you bring the leg back over and try to finish the choke, or do you go to a triangle after that?
I would go to the triangle. It's pretty hard once you get good at this. It's nice and snug here. There's not a lot of room, but if her arm does come out, I would just go right here, keep that choke, and then finish. Any other questions? You guys can throw that in. That's pretty simple. All right, ready?